It's Tuesday Tip Day, and today I am sharing a wonderful tip with all of you. So join me, won't you? Get ready, get set, let's go. Hey everyone, it is Jacqui Duran. Welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday, it is team training day, and I love me some Tuesdays. This Tuesday, I wanted to share a tip with all of you, and I wanted to remind you because as I was thinking of Tuesday and as I was working through my personal next steps list, I don't call it a to-do list, by the way, it's next steps because that just actually gives me something to do, right? It gives me purpose. So on my next steps list was to send out thank yous. Thank yous in my world have really consisted more of electronic thank yous, right? Whether that's an email, a text, a Facebook message, sometimes a phone call, because some people do still enjoy the occasional phone call. And some, for me, happen to be in person, but the majority of my business really is online. So therefore, a lot of my communication is a lot more electronic. I wanted to change things up a little bit because I have gotten some new customers. They're new to me anyway, and I really was looking for ways that I could just kind of up my customer service game. For me personally in my business, I always like to hit that reset button. If you've watched any of my previous videos, resetting, rebooting, assessing kind of what has worked, what isn't working, it's something that I love to do consistently because it's honestly the way that I find that my business grows the best, and the best way for me to be able to help my team and lead and motivate them as well. So one of the things that I wrote down on my next steps list to do was to send out thank yous. Now, maybe some of you are unlike me, and this has just been something that you've always done. You guys know me, I will always be honest with you, and I will say, Jacqui hasn't done that great in follow-ups. I know, right? It's a weakness, but the good thing is this, I can identify my weaknesses and I can work on improving them. That's the magic of not only being your own boss, but it's also the magic of being able to just work smarter and really have your hands on your business. Like I said, the majority of my follow-ups, the majority of my thank yous are usually done electronically, through a message, through a text, through an email, what have you. And yes, while I pass out a ton of opportunity join and host packets throughout the month, I also mail out samples, and I'm sending in little happy notes of thank yous or this and that throughout the time. But am I really working on specifically thanking my customers? And when I really sat down and looked at my business and what I was doing every single month, that answer came up for me as an area I can improve upon. So I want to just share with you guys a couple of the ways that I am starting to implement this. Now, this does not have to be an expensive thing. Let me tell you guys, I lead a global team of almost 80 people. And so when I am doing my team work at the end of every month, and well, really the beginning of every month, I'm really working on recognizing my team and their hard work and their accomplishments and things like that. And again, because my business is majority wise, it is all social media based, then the majority of my team is also not local to me, right? So I am doing a lot of mailings, a lot of recognitions in those ways. And so I was really good at staying on top of that. But again, when I thought about it, how am I really recognizing my customers? Yeah, that text was nice and we had a great conversation, or that message that we had back and forth in that chat was really great and she's very happy, right? But am I really giving them the same kind of attention? The answer for me was, again, it could use some improvement. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways that I, like I said, am beginning to implement this into my customer service routine. That's right, this is going to be a routine for me going forward. And I hope to be able to make sure that I stay on top of that recognition game for my customers, because they are just as important to me as my team members. In the Scentsy Success Store, there are these really great sentiment cards. And these are the ones that say thanks. And these are really great because you can get a whole package of them. And as you can see, it just says thanks right there on the front, really pretty and cute. But then on the back, it actually has an area that you could write a small message. So these are really fun. I have started putting these in to the local orders that I do, but I also have started actually putting them into some mailings that I've been sending to my customers. Another really great way, again, finding it from the Scentsy Success Store. Guys, there's a lot of great stuff in there to thank our customers. And these are the thanks postcards. So, tiny word, big sentiment again. These are really great postcards because they're already set up to go. It already has a thank you, and it already gives me the lines to be able to send this out in a postcard format, right? So all it takes is those postcard stamps. But it also gives me a really great opportunity to actually write a personalized note to my customers. So the thanks postcards, again, a wonderful find in the Scentsy Success Store. Here's my third way, and this is kind of, well, it's kind of merging a couple different ways into one. Especially for my customers who are finding me via social media, who, again, maybe I haven't had that actual direct contact with before. Maybe they've found me on YouTube, they found me on Instagram, they found me however it was that they found me, right? But I haven't yet had a conversation with them. I am starting to implement sending them out a thank you scent circle. And of course, I want them to experience the scent circles because they're amazing. I personally use scent circles. They're in every one of our vehicles. My son, my oldest daughter, my husband, and mine. Yes, we all make sure that we have scent circles or car bars in our vehicles at all times. So I want the same for my customers too, right? So in order to be able to send them a thank you, this is all I've done is I've taken a scent circle, I've taken the thanks card, I've actually added my business card, and then with this, I can stick this in an envelope, again, with another handwritten note, and just have a really great way, again, to say thank you. Thanks for finding me. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for clicking on that link. Thanks for watching my video. Whatever it is, however it is that I connected with them, again, this is something that is very small in my world, but it's very huge in the world of saying thank you. So there's 3 small ways that are inexpensive. They're not going to kill your business budget. You're going to be able to do this. And again, when you are growing a business, you want things to be duplicatable. You don't want to be able to be sending like maybe whatever it is that you're sending, and you can't duplicate that to every single one of your customers. The same thing goes for your team. You want to be able to do recognition in a way that is duplicatable. These are things that I can get, again, inexpensively on the Scentsy Success Store and still be able to share a personalized thank you without having to break the bank. Look for those ways that you can duplicate those processes easily, quickly, and get them out the door so you aren't like me, or at least what I have been, and being so behind on getting those follow-ups done that it then becomes not just on my next steps list, but it actually becomes a project. I hope this Tip Tuesday has helped you out in your business and thanking your customers. Remember, they are our biggest supporters. Until next time, peace, love, happiness. Bye.